Produced by magnificent Mr. Love Media. From the frozen Arctic wastelands to the lush tropical rainforests, the animal kingdom is a never-ending battleground. Join us now as we venture deep into the heart of nature's arena, where only the strong survive. Welcome to March Mammal Madness 2025, Round 2, Part 2. Get ready for some intense battles as we witness nature's fiercest competitors face off. High on the Tibetan plateau, two titans clash. The Thorold's deer, a master of this unforgiving environment, faces the Gelada, primates with an iron will and unbreakable social bonds. The Gelada easily adapts to the higher altitudes of the Tibetan plateau. Thorold's deer, always vigilant, places its attention on the newly arrived primate. Too focused, one might say, as an ambushing snow leopard attacks. Deer dies. Gelada gains the advantage. We journey now to the rainforest floor of Costa Rica, where Coati is tracking the scent of fruit up a tree. Here the Paca, a master of camouflage, meets the Coati, ever alert with a nose for trouble. Speaking of snouts, a dark, wet snout emerges from the bushes. A hunter's dog pounces on the Paca, breaking its neck. Coati survives among the tree branches. Deep in the jungles of Southeast Asia, a clash of power unfolds. At a termite mound, the sun bear is feasting at the local termite mound. Aardvark, another termite fanatic, is transported to the other side of the mound. Momentarily unaware of each other, suddenly their eyes lock. Sun bear rises on his hind legs. Aardvark backs up. Aardvark uses his specially adapted claws to start digging ferociously. Sun bear watches as Aardvark digs a tunnel and runs off the field of battle. Sun bear wins. High in the rainforest canopy of Singapore, a battle of breathtaking agility is about to begin. The Sunda Colugo is still clinging to its tree, impeccably camouflaged. Paradise flying snake has just captured a gecko. When it is transported to the branch below Colugo, juvenile macaques hop onto another branch. Animals everywhere. The monkeys notice the snake and begin making distress calls. The paradise flying snake takes the hint and leaps from the tree. Colugo quietly and calmly scoots around to another branch. Colugo outlasts the chaos. The frozen north is an unforgiving landscape, home to the kings of the Arctic. The polar bear, a behemoth of muscle and claws, is feasting upon a washed-up whale carcass. Suddenly she encounters the Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of ferocity that belies its size. The Tasmanian devil, ever the one to feast on roadkill, trouts over to the whale carcass and begins feasting too. With as large as the whale is, the polar bear doesn't mind the visitor. The Tasmanian devil gorges himself, then trots away full and plump. Polar bear perseveres. In the heart of the jungles of Tanzania, a battle of epic proportions is brewing. The Malayan tapir is working its way to find some nutrients when it is magically transported to the Endabash River, where Cape Buffalo is grazing with his herd. Tapir is terrified. Cape Buffalo is not a fan of this intruder and begins to charge. Tapir takes off. Into the river it goes. Tapir swims to the other side and off the field of battle. Cape Buffalo commands his territory and victory. Beneath the waves of Baffin Bay, the narwhal, the unicorn of the sea with its spiraled tusk, meets the ribbon seal at 300 meters, or 882 stoats, below the surface. Both can dive deep. Both can hold their breath for many a minute. However, both need to resurface at some point for air. This is a classic who can hold their breath longer battle. Size matters. The larger narwhal is able to store more oxygen and thus stay down longer. The ribbon seal must surface to survive, but also leave the field of battle. Narwhal proceeds. High in the mountains of the Changtang Reserve, where the air is cold, the wild yak has gone back to grazing after allowing the zorilla to beat itself. Mountain zebra is magically shipped to a much cooler environment than he is used to. Zebra begins to look around for warmer pastures while yak continues grazing. Yaks don't really do much, do they? Until a rogue wild yak comes running through and spooks the herd. The mountain zebra watches as all the yak run off the field of battle together. Zebra advances. The battles rage on. In the animal kingdom, every encounter is a fight for survival. Who will persevere through the Sweet 16? Stay tuned Thursday morning for the next 8 battles of March Mammal Madness 2025. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more epic wildlife battles. Produced by magnificent Mr. Love Media.